Hey y'all, this is Ursula, the hobby container gardener. Y'all, I am out in my garden today. Just got off from work. It is not freezing like it had been for a couple of days past. It's not raining because it rained for 2 days straight. The garden is a little wet, from all of the rain, but that's okay. Your girl can get out here and get some stuff done. So what I am doing today, y'all, I am finally planting out my strawberries. So I purchased these from my local garden center, and y'all, they need to be planted. I wanted to plant them, but I knew the frost was coming, the cold air, and I didn't want to plant them then. But y'all, they looking good. I'm gonna try not to disturb the roots too much while I'm planting them. But yeah, that's what they're looking like. So strawberries all over. So I ended up getting 3, which is fine because I already have some strawberries, the little ones. Y'all look at this one. So I think with this, that would be enough. So what I am going to do is, I just had them sitting in this tray. I am going to use this tray underneath my grow bag to help hold in some of the fertilizer or water or whatever. But okay, so I have this grow bag. So this grow bag is 20 gallon, and it comes to about here. But what I did was I folded it over, and then I folded over the top so I could have something to grip. And the size that I have, I think it's the perfect size for these strawberry plants. So let me go ahead and put this under, kind of give it a little support. So this is a brand new grow bag, first time using this one, but I thought it would be a good size. So now I have to fill it. So y'all, I have a bunch of pots like this. Let me empty the water out. But they're just sitting around. There's nothing growing in them. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use these this year because I have so many bigger pots now and grow bags. So I'm gonna reuse this soil. This soil is gonna go in and mix in with some new soil, and then we're going to add fertilizer to that. So I'm gonna add some organic compost. Yep, organic compost. I have it backwards, huh, y'all? I got this from Lowe's. I like using it. It has some big pieces in it, but not a whole lot of big pieces of stick and bark. So, so far it has worked well for me. And the soil that I like to buy is this. So this has worked well for me, and I feel like I get a lot more from this for $9. And this is a big bag, y'all. So let me go ahead and post some of this. Y'all know I reuse my soil. Unless something really bad happens, I reuse my soil. Alright, so and this bag is heavy. I forgot how many quarts this is. Alright, so let me push this back so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna break it up a little bit because they do have some clumps in it. It's been sitting in the shade for a while. All right, add some compost. That should be good. All right. Let me put y'all down a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay. So this is what the grow bag is looking like so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my used spit soil. All right, and I'm gonna rinse this pot out and put it up because pots this size I usually use to grow like my herbs and stuff in, so I can still use it, but right now it was just sitting there empty. I needed some soil and I like mixing some spit soil with the new soil because y'all soil is expensive if you have to keep buying it. So all right, that looks pretty good. Now, I'm not gonna fill it to the top because I want to have a little space so when I get ready to water the strawberries I don't have to worry about it running out. All right, take that out. All right, so yeah, I think that's a good height. You know what? I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Because you know when I water it, it's gonna sink. Okay, let's add a little bit more. All right. Okay, that should be enough. So what I'm using to go ahead and put like a slow release fertilizer in here for these strawberries, because I don't want to overdo it. They're already making strawberries and I don't want to do anything that's going to interrupt that. So what I'm using is slow release. So I have some of this. Dr. Earth fruit. It says fruit trees fertilizer, but it's for all types of fruits. So I am going to add maybe about, I ain't touching it because I don't have my gloves, about a handful. That should be good. And this, it has 5 in nitrogen, 5 in potassium. I'm sorry, 5 in nitrogen, 5 in phosphorus, and 2 in potassium. So strawberry plants love potassium, and because this only has the 2 and it has a higher number than everything else, I'm gonna add some potassium. So I have this. So this is muriate of potash, and the potassium in here is 0 nitrogen, 0 phosphorus, and 60 potassium. So they should like this. And this is what they look like. So we just gonna spread that out. Mix everything in. And of course, when it gets watered, it's gonna all get watered down to the bottom. And hopefully my tray catches it so I'm not losing my fertilizer down out of the bottom of this grow bag. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to position where I want each one, and I kind of want the strawberries to kind of hang over the side, although I don't want to plant too close to the side because these grow bags dry out really fast. So I'm gonna go close to the sides, but not completely at the sides. All right. And I want to point the strawberries so that they're kind of hanging over the pot because I'm gonna have it elevated. It won't be on the ground. So I think this looks pretty good. What y'all think? I think this would do nice, and I think it's enough space in between so that nothing is crowded. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig this out. All right. And of course, these are Chandler strawberries. Not homegrown, not grown from seed, y'all, but I got them from my nursery, my favorite nursery. All right, so let me try to get these out without messing up one strawberry. All right, oh, and it was time. It was time for them to come out. Y'all see these roots? So we just gonna kind of loosen them up a little bit, kind of. I don't want to do too much because, like I said, I don't want to mess up these strawberries. So but I just want to kind of pull them out a little bit, kind of let them know you got somewhere to go now. All right, setting it in wrong. All right, so we're gonna set it like this. And just push the soil back. And y'all, I am planting it at the same level that it was in that little nursery pot, because you definitely don't want to bury the crown of the strawberry plant. So it's staying at that same level. All right, so let's do this one. Oh, y'all, I cannot wait until I could taste these strawberries. Those little ones next to me, they're good. Don't get me wrong. And I am thankful and grateful. But to have a nice big full strawberry, I think that's gonna make a big difference. And not only strawberry, I'm waiting for those blueberries. Oh my God, y'all, I'm gonna have to show y'all what they look like. I went ahead and I took them out the shed after the freeze was over, and I got the hand truck and I put them back, and they look good. It doesn't look like the cold affected them in any way. See, yeah, the roots were starting to circle the bottom. So I ain't breaking nothing. I'm just kind of pulling them up a little bit, just letting them know, hey, you can grow now. All right, make sure I have it positioned the way I want it. And I should have had on my gloves, y'all. I should have. All right. Make sure it's pushed down. The crown is not buried. Ooh, y'all, we almost done. This is a fun project. I love doing this one. All right, last one. All right, and all I'm doing is I'm just squeezing this little nursery pot to kind of loosen up the soil. And let me see how I'm gonna grab it. Okay, grab it like this. I'm gonna use those little nursery pots for something else. I don't throw them away. But yeah, this one here, the roots. So we're just not really pulling, just kind of lifting them up, letting them know, hey, y'all got more space, y'all can grow. All right, so that's all I'm doing. All right, let's see, put you right here. All right. Push that down. All right. All right, y'all. Let me show y'all what it looks like. Ooh, I hope I don't drop it. Right. Let me pick the camera up. That might be a little easier than picking this up because it done got heavy. And I might just use this little stool that I have it sitting on and just let it grow. So once I water it, I'll be able to tell if I need to add more soil. All right, y'all. Dirty hands, but you know what? That's the hands of a gardener. All right, so let me show you guys. So this is how I wanted them to kind of hang over the sides. And this one kind of hanging over the sides. And this one kind of hanging over the sides over here. All right, y'all. One more thing that I want to plant, and I need to go run to the greenhouse to get it, so give me 1 second. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm standing up over here because I don't feel like picking up this pot, but this is what I want to try to plant. So this is store-bought celery that I cut the bottom off, had it in water in my windowsill for a while, and I finally brought it out. It was in the greenhouse doing all that cold, so I'm not sure if it's gonna make it, but I'm gonna plant it and try. So I've already taken some of the soil out of this pot, so I made sure that this will be able to fit, and it will. So we're gonna just loosen this up in this cup. Oh, look at those roots. Yeah, it was ready to. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, this little leaf is not gonna make it. I'm gonna throw this in that pot. Hopefully these make it. I think the coal might have did a number on this little plant, but it. And we're hoping for the best. Now I really got dirty hands. All right. So let's go take a look at these blueberry bushes. Oh, y'all, can you imagine waking up and coming out in the backyard and picking a couple of blueberries off the bush and popping a couple of strawberries and just enjoying them, breakfast. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm hoping and praying that I'm able to do it. I can't wait. All right, let me stop. Let me turn you guys around. Hold on. All right, so let me bring y'all down. All right. So that's the pink lemonade, and as you can see, she is full of blooms, and she's still full of her buds at the top. So I don't know, the bottoms opened up first, and now I see a couple of the ones at the tops are starting to open, but for the most part the tops is buds and the bottom is blooms. So anxious for that. And then this is the first one that had started putting on buds and blooms. And y'all, I see a couple of spots where that little white whatever that is that opens up, that has fell off, and looks like we might be getting some berries pretty soon. My hands is filthy. Oh my God, I gotta wash my hands. But even back here, I have some where the little balloon or whatever it is has fallen off. There's one right here. So y'all, I am anticipating. And over here, same thing. So these have the balls that are opened up. This one doesn't have a whole lot on it, but it has some. Oh, the sun is bright. The sun is bright. All right, y'all, so not much that I can do out here today, but I did want to plant those strawberries and that celery. So the next thing I am going to be working on is, y'all see that pot that those banana plants are in with all of those little banana pups? Yeah, I have a plan. I bought some bigger grow bags, and I'm going to take that banana plant out of the pot. I have to get some more soil because it's a big grow bag, and put enough soil, and that's what that banana plant is going to go in. That pot is just not big enough for what I have going in there, so I want to get bananas. I didn't get any last year, and it's probably my fault because I had them in that pot. But I am going to do what I need to do because I want to get some bananas too. So that'll be, oh, I can't touch my face. My hand's filthy. That'll be another project that I'm going to be working on. And if this grow bag right here that has nothing in it, if it wasn't so soggy wet, I will go ahead and drop my potatoes in it. But I'm going to let it dry out a little bit because I want to take some of that soil out. I want to add some new soil. I want to add some nutrients. And I want to go ahead and drop my first potatoes for the 2025 growing season. All right, y'all. I just feel like something is on my face and I keep wanting to touch it and I can't because my hands are filthy. I need to go inside and wash my hands. Oh, and I also need to harvest broccoli. That'll be tomorrow. I'm going to harvest broccoli tomorrow. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for stopping by the Harvey Garden, keeping me company while I plan out those strawberry plants, y'all. I can't wait. But thank you. I appreciate you guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Y'all stay safe and y'all be blessed. I will talk to you guys later.